Okay, guys, here we go once again. Another Skylanders Imaginators creation.
Say hello.
Hopefully, you guys enjoy this one. We've got Boba Fett on here, and we're gonna have some fun. He looks really, really cool. I really like the way that this guy looks. He turned out quite well. The only thing that I wish that I could change on him is that I could add a cape along with a little bit more of a colored effect for the shoulder guards and the leg guards as well. But besides that, I think he turned out very, very well. This was a nice and fun Skylander Imaginator to create, and we really had a lot of fun with it. Let's go ahead and get this thing started and show you exactly what we did. Hello, Mr. Trays. Nice to see you, buddy, and thank you for coming out. It's greatly appreciated. So let's go ahead and do this thing.
Let us modify.
Let's take a little look-see here. For the body and the head. Hello, Lyle. Hello, Joey the hair. You know what's coming next, buddy. Alright, as far as the head goes, I used the cyborg head. That was pretty much a no-brainer. As far as the eyes go, well, obviously there's no eyes there. As far as the ears go, well, obviously no ears there. As far as the chest goes, I used the enhanced torso. For the arms, well, I went for the one-for-all arms. And for the legs, I used the mystical legs. And obviously, there is no tail whatsoever on this guy. Thank you, Joey. I greatly appreciate the nice comments. As far as weapon goes, now I wanted to go like the most, what looked like Boba Fett the best. What looks like Boba Fett the best to me was the Tommy guns, because of the fact that I had like the sniper scope that was kind of like right on the top. They looked the most original to Boba Fett. There wasn't really anything else that looked a little bit more original to him that would have actually like gone very well with him. I just couldn't make sense of using anything else but the Tommy guns. The only thing about the Tommy guns that I didn't like is that the fact that it has basically like machine gun rounds at the bottom. But besides that, it went very well. Lyle, you're my dude, man. Thanks for coming out. As far as the gear goes now, headgear, none. Shoulder guards, I ended up going with the heroic shoulder armor, which actually worked out quite well. It's an ultimate. It's got plus 36 armor and plus 12 speed. For the arm guards, I went with the hardcore arm guards. The reason why I actually chose arm guards was because of the fact that with Boba Fett, he's got like little red like arm guard things like right above his hands, and I wanted to kind of give him that effect as well. So I ended up going with hardcore arm guards, which is a rare, which gives you plus 17 armor. And as far as the leg guards go, the reason why I chose leg guards is because he's got like orange like knee braces, like a leg guard that's on his knee, like a knee brace actually, and they're like an orangish yellow color. That's basically the color, and the only color that I could use that was close enough to his actual like orangish yellow was what I've got right here. That to me, that's the most closely resembled. I'm just waking up too. I've only been up for probably about an hour, and I actually got woken up, so I probably would have still been sleeping had I not been woken up. As far as the backpack goes, I had two choices. This was really, really tough for me. Thank you, Mr. Trays. Hello, Christian Drury. Nice to see you. Knick Knack Paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Alright, this is going to be the Rockin' Rockets. This was a really tough choice, but the way that I remember Boba Fett really for the most part was with the rocket booster that's on his back. I think that's the most I didn't know which one I wanted to go with. I started to actually really go with the Gothic cape, and I made it the color it was supposed to be. It's not this color, obviously. It's more of like a greenish color. I don't know. I would say like a lime green, basically, is the color of the cape. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go with the Rockin' Rockets because it just seemed like it was the best thing to do. And it just made the most sense to do that with Boba Fett. Hello, Gobo Guest. Nice to see you here as well. What else was there? I think that's about it as far as the creation part goes for him, as far as the looks. Now, as far as the size goes, I've got the height all the way up. The head is right in the middle settings. The upper body is 2 down from the highest setting. The muscles are 3 down from the highest setting. And the lower body is all the way up to the very top setting. Yes, the Minecraft streams are on Saturday, Christian Drury. And as far as the color goes, now this is where it got a little bit on the difficult side because picking the right colors was really difficult, especially when there's so many different colors that are kind of out there for like the newer and the older Boba Fett's. And also, you'll see some toy figures, and I decided to go more along with the toy figure type of look for Boba Fett because of the fact of the colors that we have available to us. I went with green, the green right there, and then the red for the visor color that's around them. As far as the eyes go, we've got the deep dark black. Well, that's going to basically be like the visor helmet part that's going on there. As far as the chest goes, now I went with like a really, really light gray and also the green for the chest. For the arms, it's gray all the way around. The really, really light gray, almost white. What else do we got? The chest, arms, legs. Legs, I went with the really light gray, green, and then really, really light gray again. For the backpack, we'll look back this way here. We've got the very light blue, an orange, and then a light blue again. I wish I could have actually had a little bit more customization options for the backpack, but that just seemed to do the best for what we have available as far as color customization options. I'm very excited for the 2020 Boba Fett versus Han Solo movie. That would be, and that's going to be an epic movie to go see. It really is. I'm going to love that. Shoulder guards, orange. I wish I could have done a little bit of a lighter, like a lighter orange that is almost, it's like a yellow orange is basically what the color of his shoulder guards are, but you can't really do a yellow orange. There's not a customization that's available for that. As far as the arm guards go, we've got red. And then the leg guards, again, are orange. And that pretty much completes Boba Fett. Now, I did actually spend a good 45 minutes getting all the actual gold that I needed to upgrade this guy so that I could get... What was it that we wanted to get there? We wanted to get the thing called Bounty Hunter. That was the soul gem power. And there's no way that I could make Boba Fett and not have the Bounty Hunter soul gem unlocked. If I didn't have it unlocked, it just would be uncivilized to do Boba Fett. So, anyways, let's go to the powers. Check that out real quick here. For the weapon power, I've got Master Marksman, because that's exactly what Boba Fett is. Elemental power, I ended up deciding to go with Meteor Shower. For the secret technique, we've got the Mastered Gunslinging. Press triangle for concentrated rapid fire in a single direction with greater range and faster movement. Could have done more than that. I could have also went with Mastered Charge Shot, but to me it just felt like more, it was a Mastered Gunslinging type thing. Lightweight gaming, Sub-Zero will be coming, don't worry. Probably not today because I still want to do another live stream. I'm going to do one more creation after this. There might still be another creation tonight. I'm not really sure. It kind of depends on how our time is running around. But I am going to do one more creation today, and it's going to happen right after this. And we're actually going to create that one straight from scratch. Okay, Soul Gem Power. Bounty Hunter. Press R2 to put a bounty on your enemies. They take extra damage and are slowed. Defeat them for extra gold. That only made sense right there. As far as the personality goes, there's your name right there. That's exactly how you spell it. If you happen to want to look them up to see exactly how well that I done, maybe critique them a little bit, tell me that I did something wrong or I pronounced the name wrong, whatever it is that you like to do in the comments, go ahead and have at it. Do your thing. I really don't care. My whole point of this is to have fun and to create characters that I really, really like and that I'm interested in. Hello, Team Mystic. Nice to see you.
Say hello.
Alright, as
to
far
my
as
big
the
guns.
catchphrase goes in the voice, we've got say hello to the big guns. I used the robot voice with the bot style. Music and effects. Well, we're going with electro. That's about it as far as the whole creation part goes. I'm going to open up the creator app and get this ready to go. Now, all you've got to do on your end, if you want to get Boba Fett as a Skylander Imaginator creation, you have to download the Skylander creator app now. And then once you do, you launch the Skylander creator app on your mobile device. You can do it on your iPhone. You can do it on your Android. You can do it on your tablet. As long as it's mobile and it's ready to go, you can pretty much get the Skylander Imaginator creator app. Once you do that, you want to open it up, go to the Transfer Imaginator and follow the instructions. Basically, just press on Transfer Imaginator. Go, once you see the receive button, press receive. Once in receive mode, place your mobile device close to the TV speaker. Make sure that you turn it all the way up. There's not going to be much. Make sure that you're in a quiet place. That way you can set your phone or your tablet right next to the speaker. Once you press receive, make sure that everything else is quiet so that way you can hear this unique chirp. Once the chirp goes off and it finishes, you can actually get the Skylander for yourself. So I'm going to press send, you press receive. Let's have a moment of silence. Here we go. Oh. I was wondering where I was hearing all this extra feedback from, and it's coming from my earphones. That's so funny. Okay. We're going to do this one more time. Send it again. Cover your ears. Alright, there you are, guys. That is your one and only Boba Fett. Now, the only other thing that we've got left to do is to do some gameplay with this guy. First off, let's take a nice little look at him. And he's really, really cool looking up close. I really like the way that he turned out. One of the better creations that there was that we've created. I really like this one. The Star Wars characters, let me say this, awesome. Joey, I've got something that you suggested coming up next, and we are going to create that one from scratch. But I know I can do it, so it's going to be a lot of fun actually doing this next one. Let's initiate our battle. Let's get into battle. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what this bounty hunter can do here. Look at this. Boosh. And it gives me a nice little bit of gold for all the bigger characters. I love the fact that it targets everybody, but even more what I love is the fact that once you defeat these guys, you get big little groups of gold. So that way you can level up your character even faster if you really want to, as far as the upgrades go. So freaking awesome. Get everything else there. Meteor.
Data analysis.
And they're all defeated. Just like that.
And,
It's done.
Those baddies had a chest full
So we'll
of
call the
gear
next
you might be
Skylanders creation a tribute.
interested.
It's going to be a tribute to a specific person. They definitely deserve it. And I'm not sure if it's even been done yet.
Sentinel weapon.
Hopefully I'm the first one to do it.
Woohoo.
We got our Imaginite. And
Say
that
hello
is
to
going to be
the
it, my
big
friends.
guns.
We'll leave you with the selfie, as we do always, because you know what? That shows off the creation the best. That's all there is to it. There's our front side look at them. We can go all the way to the side if we want to, tilt it all around, and we'll give you a little butt side back view. There you go. Stop staring at his butt, Lyle. I'm just kidding. Alright, so we're done there. Don't forget to slap the like button if you haven't done so already. It's greatly appreciated. And if you're new to our channel, make sure that you mash that subscribe button like mashed potatoes and gravy. And don't forget to tick the little bell that's next to the subscribe button so that you can receive daily and instant notifications of when we upload a video or when we are live streaming. Peace out and badizzle. Bow, 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 bow. Wow.